By Elizabeth Marcellino, City News Service. The Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors is expected to vote Tuesday, September 1st, to transfer $25.5 million to the Sheriff's Department to fund the rollout of body-worn cameras to 5 stations over the next year. The board had set aside $35 million for the cameras without releasing that money to the department. Supervisors Janice Hahn and Catherine Barger co-authored a motion calling for a transfer of funds sufficient to cover the first year of operations. Body-worn cameras are an important tool for transparency, and I have been advocating to get them to our sheriff's deputies since Sheriff Jim McDonnell was in office, Hahn said. The videos these cameras capture will give us a clearer understanding of what actually happens in the interactions between our deputies and members of the public. In fact, the first pilot of body cameras by the Sheriff's Department in 2014 predates Hahn's election to the board, as well as Sheriff Alex Villanueva's tenure. The sheriff has blamed his predecessor and the board for spending too much time reviewing the problem and potential solutions, while board members have pointed out that the sheriff has had control of the procurement and implementation process. It is just one of many public disagreements between Villanueva and the board. The value of video footage couldn't be clearer at a time when protesters nationwide have been enraged into action by the images of George Floyd, a 45-year-old black man, fighting to breathe while held down by the knee of a white Minneapolis police officer now charged with murder. Earlier this month, the department finalized an agreement with Axon Enterprise Inc. to equip more than 200 deputies and security officers with cameras. Villanueva said in a statement on the LASD website that the full rollout would take 18 months and begin in October, with equipment going first to deputies at the Lancaster, Century, Lakewood, Industry and West Hollywood stations. Compton, East Los Angeles and the remaining stations will follow. Body-worn cameras will provide increased opportunity to review our performance following critical incidents, reduce force and complaints, reduce allegations of misconduct, showcase exemplary work and provide additional evidence in criminal matters, the sheriff said in the statement. Unions have also been part of the process, ratifying a policy for gathering and using the footage. A copy of that policy, marked "Pending," is available on the LASD website, but the Office of Inspector General and Civilian Oversight Commission have recommended changes. The LASD policy largely mirrors that of the Los Angeles Police Department, which rolled body cameras 5 years ago, according to a June report by Inspector General Max Huntsman. However, where it diverges, it favors deputies, Huntsman said.